SBR Videos is sponsored by Sports Cash System. Click on the link below for more information. Hi, welcome to SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing Week 5 in college football, and we're talking right now with Steve from collegefootballwinning.com, returning guest. He is a professional handicapper who only does college football, has a great lifetime record at his site. Steve, thanks for being back with us this week.
Thank you for having me back, Peter.
All right, before we get into Arkansas State at Missouri, give a plug for collegefootballwinning.com.
At collegefootballwinning.com, all we do is college football. It's only betting analysis for college football. That's it. I believe we're the only service out there that offers a 100% money-back guarantee on the entire season. And for SBR viewers, we're offering a coupon code. They can get 20% off of any membership that we're offering. It's SBR20. That's SBR20, 20% off of any membership. Coming into the season, our lifetime against the spread average is 59.26%. This past week, we were 66.67% against the spread. So we really hope that some viewers will join us.
Okay, sounds good. Arkansas State at Missouri. Now, Missouri's a 20.5-point home favorite, and giving this the 5-second ESPN scoreboard handicapping analysis, you know, Arkansas State lost by 29 at Auburn. Then they lost by 24 at Memphis. Didn't get into double digits in scoring in either of those games. Missouri, very capable team this year. They haven't lost. They played very well. Missouri minus 20.5 is the side, and that is actually how I think I'm leaning. I mean, Missouri quarterback James Franklin is playing very, very well. They have a deep running game that's very effective. Their defensive schemes are working well, especially against the passing team. They showed that against Indiana, and that is how Arkansas State plays. The only thing that makes me think maybe not is that it could be a look-ahead spot because Missouri's SEC schedule starts next week. Other than that, you got to take Missouri minus 20.5, right?
And we're done. You said it all. Now, okay, I have something to add to that, but I agree with almost everything that you said. This is for 13th year head coach Gary Pinkel at Mizzou. He is 55% against the spread as a double-digit home favorite in the last 11 seasons, including this one. That's how long we've been tracking betting data. That includes going 9-6 against the spread, 60% the last 4 seasons in that position. He is 11-7. That's 61.11% against the spread at home as a favorite of 20 points or more, which is where they are in this position. So we're liking that. Now, this is, for Arkansas State, this is not the same Arkansas State that we've seen the last couple of years. This is head coach Brian Harson's first gig as a head coach. He looks like he is an inexperienced head coach right now. He has lost 2 games straight up and 2 games against the spread, both times, and they're only 2 away games. So it looks like right now he is not prepared, or he does not know how to prepare his guys against an experienced SEC team in Mizzou going on the road like this. At home, this is going to be the first home game for Mizzou in 3 weeks. It's a night game in Columbia. Those guys know how to tailgate. They sell out most of their games at Mizzou. These guys are going to be pumped. If Arkansas State has a defensive weakness, and they do, it's really their rush defense versus the FBS. They're ranked 111th. So rush defense, if that's your weakness and you're facing Mizzou, you're in bad trouble.
Right.
Their run-to-pass ratio so far this year has been 61.5 run to 38.5 pass. Versus the FBS, Mizzou ranks 23rd in rushing offense. You already mentioned this. They have an embarrassment of riches at the running back position. They have 3 running backs right now, each with 3 rushing touchdowns, each over 175 rushing yards in just 3 games. Each is averaging over 5 yards per carry. You add on top of those 3 running backs a healthy senior quarterback in James Franklin, who himself has over 175 rushing yards so far this season, and you're in serious trouble. Now, one of Mizzou's running backs, one of those guys we were talking about, Henry Josie, he missed last year. People have forgotten about him outside of Columbia, Missouri. In 2011, he was the only running back in the country with 1,000 rushing yards to average over 8 yards per carry. He is back and he is healthy, and you cannot sleep on this guy, and people aren't even talking about him. And so when Arkansas State gets down, when they're behind, as we anticipate they're going to have to start throwing the ball. Well, what happens when you're facing Mizzou and you throw the ball? They're number 1 in the country in interceptions right now. They not only average 3 per game, they've actually had 3 in every single game, in all 3 of their games. So they have 9 interceptions. That's more trouble for Arkansas State. As you said, our only hesitation is the possible look-ahead spot that they're entering SEC play next. But apart from that, we're liking Mizzou at minus 20.5.
Okay, I agree with everything that you said except for the way you pronounce Missouri. I think it's pronounced Missouri, not Missouri, but everything else sounds great to me. Missouri minus 20.5 it is. Thanks, Steve.
Thank you, Peter.